Hey, deserving listeners. So a lot of you have been sending me articles and posts regarding the cast of Love is Blind Season 8, and I thought I would review those here today. And also keep in mind that right now, where I am in time, because this video will be published later, is before the episodes 10, 11, and 12 were published on Netflix. And also if any additional news or clarifications of these stories are made past that point, between the time that I'm recording this and the time that you're watching it, I won't include that because I'm not there yet in time. So keep that in mind. But a lot of people have been asking me to watch these videos regarding Alex. So I'm a bit worried. Let's watch.
Well, a lot of you guys have been tagging me in the allegations being made about Alex. And honestly, I did not want to touch this story until I talked to the women myself. So yes, I personally talked to 6 of the women who came forward and made allegations about Alex. They were able to provide some level of receipts. The events happened over a decade ago.
All right, so I am watching a video capture on Reddit of, I believe, a TikTok made by Storytime with Riki. I will say that I very much appreciate in the past, and it sounds like she's continuing to do this, to make sure that her sources are credible, that she shows her work as a journalist, right? That she's not just spreading random rumors, that she is saying, I reached out to these people and here is the information that I know. So that's good journalism so far.
They were able to gather what they could. We're going to go over it all here today. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to go over, but trust me, you're going to want to watch this video. So starting from the beginning, if you have no idea what's going on, Alex from Love is Blind Season 8 was posted in the Are We Dating the Same Guy Minneapolis group. He was posted back in June. So this is before the season cast was announced. This is before he was on the season 7 reunion. It is before anybody knew who he was.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good detail to know. What she's saying is that 8 months ago, last summer in 2024, someone posted on some group, it looks like Facebook, that Alex was potentially a problem on some Facebook page. Have you dated this person before, or something like that? And that potentially increases credibility because it's before he's on a reality TV show, or that he's known to be on a reality TV show. And so the people that are making the allegations, it's less likely that they are trying to grab for money or clout or something. Of course, if someone were to come forward after the show was published, that doesn't mean that they are trying to get money or clout. Research shows the vast majority of time when people make allegations that it does turn out to have actually happened, or there's enough data to strongly suggest that it happened.
In this group, a lot of anonymous users came forward with some very serious allegations against Alex. Pause to read, but it's probably nothing you haven't seen already up until this point.
Okay, so we have to, so far anyway, take a lot of this with the context that this is online accounts, people claiming things, so we want to be careful about just assuming that all of this is on the up and up. But he went to my school, likes younger ladies, okay? I used to party at his house in high school with my friends. He was 19 or 20, and we were 15, 16, or 17. He definitely hooked up or took advantage of some of us due to our age. I don't know him now at all. Okay, so I used to party at his house in high school with my friends. He was 19 or 20, and we were 15 through 17. He definitely hooked up with underage and took advantage. The things that we're hearing is allegations of sexual harm, sexual assault, coercion. I guess that's what we're hearing, right? Take advantage. That's typically what I think of. Or that they were intoxicated and took advantage of someone who either was passed out or, I don't want to get ahead of us here, but it's in that category, right? And also the age discrepancy. And I don't know if this is in there too, of plying young underage girls, children, minors with alcohol. Another comment, one of my best friends dated him years ago. I can't see the rest. Maybe she'll show that. Is it Ricky? I imagine it's pronounced Ricky, right? Because it's Rikki. And on Reddit, they don't credit her at all. It actually took me a long time to figure out who I've seen her before, but I didn't remember her name. So I just typed into TikTok, like, Love is Blind Alex reaction, and boy, is there a lot of stuff on there. But I think this content provider is above and beyond a lot of others. Anyway, so one of my best friends dated him years ago, stay away, can confirm what others said about him hanging out with teenage girls. He preferred to have my friend dress like a younger girl. She was 21 when dating him and nearly broke a door down when she jokingly took his phone from him because he would never put it down.
Some of the women actually located me and I was able to locate the rest. Get a little bit more context behind these allegations. Here's what I found. So here we go. I knew Alex October 2015, April 2016. I was one of the girls who would party with him. I was 17. There were other high schooler guys and girls, all 15 to 17. I remember Alex, we called him Brownie. Alex gave us free booze and I believe weed whenever we went over. I'm not even kidding. The walls would be lined with alcohol. I knew he would be alone with minors, girls at these parties in the basement. I've been doing some digging and I found the house that he was renting.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great. Alex gave us free booze and weed whenever we went over. I'm not kidding. The walls were lined with alcohol. I know he would be alone with minors at these parties in the basement. Okay. Yeah. Ooh.
Of Alex. Some of the victims were able to provide multiple pictures from this home and these parties where you can clearly see a lot of alcohol and teenagers. This is just for context, again for context, again for context. Now it is unclear what transpired at these parties or in the basement of these parties, but what is clear is that parties were taking place at a location that Alex is linked to, and alcohol was provided to minors.
Okay, wow. So Ricky has done, from the looks of it, extremely thorough investigative work. And what I haven't included everything. I encourage you to watch her video. But to summarize, what she has done is looked into the allegations, and she has been communicating with the women who are recalling that something that happened 10 years ago. And she said that two different women identified the exact house. They both agreed that it was a house on a particular corner. And then there were a number of women, or maybe two women, who showed pictures that they still had from that time from inside the house. That would include, windows and doors and stuff, so that she could go to Zillow and confirm that is the house. And then Alex is there in there's Photoshop and whatnot. But, if we are thinking that the pictures are legit, Ricky also found lease agreements involving Alex to confirm one address that was on a list about it, because, his name's Alex Brown, apparently. And there are a number of Alex Browns around town. That rhymes. But to confirm that it was her, that it's Alex. Anyway, the long and short of it is that Ricky has made a very solid, strong, convincing case that the women in question from Facebook that Ricky has reached out to are believable in that they have pictures and memories of a particular house and an address, and Alex is in the photograph, and there's evidence that Alex, in fact, did actually live in that house during the time in question. And Ricky also said that given Alex's birthday, that he would have been 20 during this time, because there's a timestamp on these pictures, I think. So really thorough work. So now, and she's clear, that what she just said in that summary of, we don't know at this point exactly what happened in the house, aside from there were parties and alcohol was provided. And a number of people can very convincingly claim that they were there.
Also worth mentioning that no criminal charges have been filed against Alex, and there are no police reports or incident reports on file for Alex. I did check. Now, here's where things take a turn.
Okay, so she said she checked. I don't know what that involves. I wouldn't even know where to look, but I trust Ricky on that. I guess.
That one day they were out on a date. She was wearing a dress and wedges, and they saw a young girl. She said, to her knowledge, she looked about 13 to 14 years old, who was wearing skinny jeans, Converse, and a crop top. And he said, you should dress more like that. She also said that when together, he liked watching young porn. Told her that you can just type young after any search watching. They will give you searches of people who look really young.
So we're hearing from an individual that Alex referred to on the show. He said that he was cheated on, and apparently that individual is in contact with Ricky, and Ricky said that she saw photographs with Alex and the woman that Ricky is talking to. You know, who knows, take it or leave it, right? But that individual claims that Alex, during the relationship, frequently would indicate that he wanted her to look not only young, but like a child, like a minor, right? With braces. All right, just chiming in here. The rest of this video will be for members of the YouTube channel. Whenever I'm in the season of watching Love is Blind, whenever there's non-reaction videos, then I like to reward the members for signing up, because I would not be able to do this if it weren't for people signing up as members, joining the channel. And everyone out there, please take care of yourself, because you deserve it. You really, really do.